Hello, my friends. Amner Hunter here from AmnerHunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Had a great weekend. These last days, Saturday, I went to a music festival. I saw Limp Bizkit. I saw Marilyn Manson, Simple Plan, Hoobastank, and I didn't have the chance to see Sugar Ray, but it was also in the lineup anyway. But I'm kind of tired still from the trip down to Monterrey, Mexico, and still recovering from that. But anyway, I wanted to share these 7 plugins, and I'm excited to share these pedal-like effects by the company. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the company. Is what's the name? Sonic Chaos Audio. Yeah, Chaos Audio. Right. You will find the links in the video description and first comment for this, and also I'm gonna put timestamps as well in case you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. Here we have categories like reverbs, delays, distortion, overdrive, and EQ. Right. Alrighty, so before we begin, let me invite you quickly to my website, AmnerHunter.com, where you can grab some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some additional free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis. With tons of resources like these, especially free ones, right? And in light of the holiday season, of course, there are a lot of cool freebies that are available or are going to be available in the near future, right? Please let me know if you are here in the live stream. I had some days off from the lives. I programmed some videos. Acoustic is here. Hello, Acoustic. Hit the thumbs up and ring the bell, please, says Acoustic. And listen to him. Thanks a lot, Acoustic, for the advice. It really helps out the channel. Him Downstairs Music. Your work doesn't go unnoticed, Amner, says Him Downstairs Music. Thanks a lot for the kind words, my friend. I really appreciate it when you guys take the time to say those nice things to me. Alrighty, so let me now take you to inside my DAW. So we have 7 pedals. These, if I'm not mistaken, these weren't available for free until some days ago. It's a bundle with 7 pedal. They are not emulations precisely. They are just like pedal-like effects in plugin format, right? So let's start with the Apollo. The Apollo is a vintage tube driver. It's an overdrive, right? You can distort a lot of instruments, but it's very useful on guitars, right? Especially rock and metal guitars, to tighten the low end, to add some extra saturation to an already distorted signal, and yeah, to make sounds heavier in guitars, right? So let me show you. Well, very simple, right? All of these plugins have that pedal-like design, and this only 3 knobs, right? The drive, the level, and the tone, like many guitar pedals out there. So, for instance, I have these guitars. Right, so we can add some more aggression. I am using it before the amplifier. Some extra saturation. Brighter and darker to the left. Also, the bottom end keeps it under control, right? Off. not so heavy, more aggressive, right? I'm gonna try to be a bit quick about these plugins, and after the drive, we have a booster, a clean boost, right? Clean gain stage. Also, I have it in front of the amp or before the amplifier in the signal chain here on my plugin chain. So this is basically a booster. It adds gain also, and it just has one knob, right? The more you increase it, of course, the more gain you add to the signal. So let's, for instance, use it also on these guitars. Let's start to crank it. Nice. A lot of extra pre-gain. Sounds very cool. What do you think of it? Let's continue with some time-based effects that we have on this package. The CASSINI, also by Chaos Audio. This is a deep space reverb. This is a harmonic reverb, so it creates reverb with harmonics. So it's pretty interesting. It has the space, like the amount of space, or the length also could be called, and the gamma. This one I'm not sure. Maybe this will add the harmonics. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out in a moment. And tone, it's also for brighter and darker tone, and the general mix control from 0 to 100%. All right, so I have these guitars, clean guitars. Let's add it to the mix. Let's add some gamma. This is the length or the size. Brighter, much darker. A touch, just a touch of this, just a hair, it goes a long way. Yeah, sounds very, very cool. Let's continue with the other one. We have the transit, right? This is a delay, right? It's a digital delay. Digital means that every echo, every repetition is at the same quality than the original signal, right? The difference between this and an analog delay, it's that the analog is like degrading over time, right? Every echo after the original signal, and the digital delays, they have the same quality than the original signal. So we have a time, we have repeats, we have tone, we have mix, and let's take a listen to this. Okay, so slower. Here we have BPM, right? Alright, so for instance, let's choose 120 maybe. This is like the feedback repeats, right? The longer, the more you increase this knob, the more repetitions or echoes you have. it can be almost endless. Yeah, it is endless, right? And the tone brighter and darker as well. Alrighty, so that's the transit, and we have finally in this category of time-based effects, we have the Starlight, which is a lush sounding reverb, right? Sounds very, very beautiful, and it has the space, which is like the size of the reverb. Lumens, this will add that beautiful sparkles, stuff like that to the reverb. Tone also dark and bright, and the mix, right? Let's add it to the mix here. Right? That's the lumens. Let's increase it. Beautiful, right? Those like overtones or resonances sound great. Very, very cool. That's the Starlight. And let's move on to the EQs. First, we have the spectrometer, right? This is an equalizer with 6 bands, and the knobs work for like increase, like boost or cut, right? These fixed frequency ranges: 100 Hertz, 200, 400, 800, 1.6, and 3.2 K. So yeah, very, very simple. Let's, for instance, use it on drums. So for instance, let's add some weight in the low end. So I'm gonna turn it on. Right, 100 Hertz. Let's remove some mud here. Yeah, just a simple transparent equalizer. Let's also use the other one. We have here, for instance, some synths. Let's use the next one, the SPECTROBASS, right? This is another EQ with 6 bands, and 50, 120, 400 Hertz, 500 Hertz, 800 Hertz, and 4.5K. And yeah, these knobs, like the previous plugin, works for boosting and cutting, right? Oh, sorry, it has 7 bands. There's actually a 10 kilohertz band as well. So for instance, let's add some 50 Hertz. This can also work like filters, right? They alter the tone quite a lot. Before, after. And we can try it on drums as well. Yeah, these are like bell curves, right? But from what I'm hearing, they have like a narrow Q curve, right? So this is the SPECTROBASS. So those are the 7 plugins, my friends. Let me know what you think of them. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these free tools. And let's read some live comments here. TY Rast, Abner, you're the man. Been with you since under 100 followers, and I'm not going anywhere. You're doing great work. Wow, TY Rast, thanks a lot, my friend. I didn't know that. Under 100 followers. Wow, that was a long time ago, like years and years and years. Yeah, I have been working on this channel, like in taking it more seriously since the pandemic, actually since 2020. But I had, before the pandemic, I had like maybe 10 years uploading stuff. Not in a very serious way, like not in a professional way or anything like that. But it was very fun, and this is still very fun. And it's very cool to interact with you guys as well. That's another addition, since I do live streams instead of like only pre-recorded, edited videos. Hey, Amner, was that you on guitar there? It sounded wicked, killer riffs there. No, that wasn't me. 3X Paps, that wasn't me. It was a new metal band. I don't remember the name. I found out those multi-tracks on the Cambridge website, Cambridge Multi-Tracks, and that's a great new metal band. I got to get on the road, my friend, and drive for 4 hours to get to my nieces. My brother-in-law passed. I'm their last protector. I love you, Amner. Acoustic, I'm so sorry to read that, and my biggest condolences to you and your niece's family. Yeah. Wow. I don't have much words to say, just my biggest condolences. And awesome that you are there for them and for your family. So have a safe drive, Acoustic. I appreciate you very much, my friend. Love you too. And yeah, just be with your family in these hard times. I'm really sorry to hear that, especially during these days, right? This season especially is, I think it hits harder, those news. Mesa Recto, metal horns to you. Bless the chat. Cheers, says Acoustic. Acoustic is very kind, always. Him Downstairs Music, travel safely, Acoustic. I have installed them but don't appear in my DAW. You need to download, well, you need to enter in your in the account, actually. The same account that you created at the website, it asks you to enter as well in your DAW to be able to access to them, to use them. They are in VST 3. Him Downstairs Music, they are in VST 3 and also for Pro Tools. So I'm not sure if you installed them on the proper folder. Maybe they went to another folder. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, you guys. I appreciate it very much. There is some free stuff on my website. Go ahead and check it out, abnerhunter.com. I will see you very soon in the next video, right? Bye bye and take care.